So, a couple of weeks ago, me, Holly's family, and Holly and some people went to the West End. And whilst we were up London, we noticed a few odd people. So there was a guy dressed as Wolverine who had claws in and had a dog and had a cigarette in his mouth and he was walking around. Didn't get any photos of that was bizarre. But check out this guy. He's great, isn't he? So weird, and yet so many people were interested, and so many people were sitting there and laughing at him, and I think it's kind of nice. It's what makes London so great and weird, and I'm wondering what everyone else who's here for the Olympics is thinking of all of these people standing around in really weird stuff. Also, apparently my brother saw a guy wearing a cat jacket with like a jacket just made up of photos of cats. But there was an actual reason for being up the West End, and that was to see Singin In The Rain at the Palace Theatre. So it's time for this week's Chris Review. So, what did I think of Singin In The Rain? Well, the first act was a bit slow-paced, a bit sluggish, a bit boring, really. I mean, the actors were all great, the production was really great, the singing was great, and the music was great. Orchestra or the band was very, very impressive, so props to them. It's just the script felt a bit like it didn't know what it was doing, and there was several pointless scenes which went over stuff which was already established. Like, we had a scene about how they were getting elocution lessons, and then we got another scene about elocution lessons. In the first half, some of the characters were a bit like jerks. For instance, Don and Cosmo in a scene essentially bully this guy, this elocution teacher, for a couple of minutes until he, some reason, starts going along with them. It's bizarre. Then again, it is a musical, so yeah. But the songs are all very, very good, and the climax of Act 1 is amazing. The second half is just phenomenal, though. It does away with all of that. It goes straight in, it's very funny, the characters are really great, dialogue's all snappy and nice, the conclusion is amazing, all the music is great, and the production is very, very good. So it's weird coming off the back of this first act. I don't think the first act was bad. It was a good first act. It was just a bit weird. It was a bit sluggish and a bit slow, and I wasn't quite sure what to make of it. The second half, the characterizations were great. Everything was great. All the dialogue was amazingly done. So I'm going to say 6 out of 10 for the first half, 10 out of 10 for the second half, 8 out of 10. Also, today is the release date of New Super Mario Bros. 2 in Europe, so I'm playing that right now as this is uploaded, and a review will be coming next week.